All right, let's get right into it. If you're hunting for that one thing that can seriously change your business, you might be looking in all the wrong places. Today, we're going to talk about building your business's secret weapon, a system that can turn your simple email list into an automated 24/7 profit engine. Everyone's chasing the latest trends on social media, right? But the real, consistent gold mine, the thing that can actually make you money while you sleep, is hiding in a place most people think is old news. It's not just about having an email list, it's about having an automated one. This is the one digital asset that truly, truly works for you. So the first big mental shift I want you to make is this. Stop thinking of email as another chore on your to-do list. I want you to start thinking of it as building a machine, an automated sales team that works around the clock, building relationships and driving revenue, all without you having to hit send every single time. And that's the whole point. We are not just blasting out random emails here. No way. We're actually designing a journey. It's a very specific, carefully crafted path that takes someone from being a curious stranger all the way to becoming a loyal, paying customer. And the best part, it all happens on autopilot. Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting. Let's talk about the philosophy that makes this whole thing work. The single biggest mistake, and I mean it's a huge one, is treating your email list like it's just a flashing billboard. That approach, it's pretty much guaranteed to fail, and the reason is super simple. Think about it. Who do you buy things from? Strangers or people you actually know, like, and trust? That's what nurturing is all about. The whole goal of your first few emails isn't to make a sale. It's to build a relationship. It's about earning their trust and showing you know your stuff by giving away incredible value first. And you can see the difference clear as day here. On one side, you have the failed approach. It's just constant ads, ignoring what the person actually needs, and it leads straight to that unsubscribe button. But the winning approach, that's all about providing value, building trust, and creating customers who actually want to stick around. When you do that, the sale just becomes the next logical step. So how do we actually build this thing? Well, it all rests on 3 foundational pillars. If you get these 3 things right, you've got the complete blueprint for an automation that really converts. First up is the trigger. That's the specific action that kicks this whole process off. From there, we build out the content map. This is the brain of the operation, the psychological journey you're designing. And finally, you have to nail the perfect timing, because sending a brilliant message at the wrong time just makes it noise. Let's break down that first pillar a bit more. The trigger is what the person does that starts the automation. Did they just sign up for your free guide? Boom, that's a trigger. Did they put something in their cart and then leave? That's another really important trigger. The key is that the emails that follow have to perfectly match the action they just took. And now we get to the heart of the machine, the content map itself. This is where most people get it all wrong. They're so focused on perfect grammar, but they totally forget about human psychology. We're going to map out the exact emotional journey that takes a person from a simple hello to a confident here's my money. Here's a proven sequence that just flat out works. You start with an immediate welcome, get them what they ask for right away. Then you tell your story. You humanize your brand. Emails 3 and 4, this is pure actionable value. You want them thinking, wow, this is incredible, and I haven't even paid for anything. Only then, in email 5, do you make a smooth transition to an offer. Finally, you handle any doubts and create a good reason for them to act now. So if there's one secret ingredient to this whole journey, this is it, the 80-20 rule. Seriously, this is so important. 80% of your content has to be pure value and education. Only 20% should be about promotion. This is how you earn the right to sell. Okay, we have the blueprint. Now let's talk about the actual nuts and bolts, the tools we need to build the machine, and the fuel, the words that are going to make it run. So you're going to need a good automation tool. If you're just starting out or you want an all-in-one solution, System.io is fantastic. It even has a great free plan. Now, if you're a bit more advanced, or maybe you're in e-commerce and you need really complex workflows, GetResponse is an absolute powerhouse. Either way, both will get the job done. But listen, the best tool in the world is totally useless if your emails are boring. So how do you write emails that don't just get opened but get devoured? It all starts with the subject line. I'm not kidding, half the battle is won right here. You have to create curiosity or touch on a major pain point. Instead of something boring like our new offer is here, try something like I noticed your biggest mistake. See that? It makes it almost impossible not to click. And this right here, This is the fundamental law of great email copy. You're not writing to a crowd, you're writing to one person. Imagine you're writing an email to a single friend who has a problem you know how to solve. This one little shift turns your email from a corporate broadcast into a personal conversation. That's what builds real connection. And finally, once your machine is built and it's running, your job isn't over. It just changes. You shift from being the artist to being the scientist, because this isn't magic, it's a system that you can constantly measure, tweak, and improve. And these are your key dials. Think of this as your dashboard. If your open rate is low, what's that telling you? Your subject line isn't working. Time to test new ones. Low click-through rate? That means the email copy itself or the offer isn't connecting. High unsubscribe rate? You're probably selling too much. Go back and check that 80-20 rule. And the big one, conversion rate, tells you how the whole system is working. Don't guess. Measure, test, and optimize. So there you have it, the complete blueprint for a system that builds relationships and drives sales on autopilot. That secret money machine is already there, waiting in your business. The only question is, are you ready to finally flip the switch?